Good morning, church. I want to share 3 things with you on a Friday in this email some of which you will see and some of which I just want to relate to you. First, you will note from our health team really a very simple understanding of where we are and where we're going as we make our way toward stages of recovery, whenever that is. Very simply laid out are the steps for how we will open back to outdoor worship, then ultimately being indoors and then back to normal whenever, in God's timing, all of that takes place. I am incredibly grateful. If you don't know, we are blessed with incredible servant leadership. Michelle Wareheim and Michelle Wynn are leading us so faithfully, and our health team is made of just some of the most incredible talent, young and old, in our church. Every week as we meet, I just realize how blessed we are. So you're in really good hands through their servant leadership. I also want to take time as we ready to go back to school to express incredible gratitude. You as a church have been so faithful. I hear stories of churches that are struggling greatly in other ways through pandemic. The church here has maintained her focus on missions. You will see that Sunday morning in the reflection. I'm really excited about Sunday morning's worship. We have maintained to God's glory the focus on missions, on how we can be at work in the midst of our present. And you have been so faithful through your continued giving. That has not happened in lots of churches, but I just want to express gratitude and joy and continue to encourage us to just be faithful. As I have said this summer, discipleship first is an act of surrender. And our surrender joyfully to God's lead in this time is growing us in love and likeness of Jesus Christ. I am convinced of that. And I am so excited about the work that is being done. Look in the days ahead as a ministry of gleaning is, and some of those opportunities will be related as they come up. This will be a new mission for the church. And I am most excited about the potential for families. You'll learn a lot more about that through Kevin Hill and Bob Hope in the coming days. The last thing I want to share on a Friday is just an encouragement. It would be easy, I think it is easy, in worship, to watch worship, to enjoy it, and then to go on. But I want to challenge us. Will you share your experience of worship on social media and to your friends, to those whom you think might be blessed to watch it? If you know me, I hate self-promotion, but here is how I understand this. This is your and my inviting someone to church. This is not about Simpsonwood. This is ultimately about the ways that God might be at work in and through our willingness in the lives of others. So I hope our regular practice, if it's not your practice now, I hope every one of us will share the story of what God's doing in worship in and through us, so that we can involve more in God's salvation story, in the mission and ministry of the church. All that God's name might be glorified through all of our moving and having our being at Simpsonwood Church. Have a great Friday, church. You are beloved in Jesus Christ. God be praised.